week 8 of my free-to-play account, and I was able to finish the Abin Sur freebie event with a team that was half the power of the last node. I'm going to show you how in the video coming up.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, Gravity here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm going to show you, I just realized I have more green essence on my free-to-play account than I do on my main account, which shouldn't matter, but it just seems like a weird thing to be true. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to go over what's been happening in my free-to-play account, including finishing up the Abin Sur, the second event. I was able to complete True Grit all the way to the last node. The last node, yeah, whatever number node that was, I one started. But that's all that matters because I needed those 88 frags so that I would be able to take Abin Sur up to L3. And at the rate that I'm going right now, I might be able to take, I may be able to take him L4. Now, Abin Sur, I have been upset with him from this standpoint. Pack tactics. This thing sometimes just does absolutely nothing when you use it. It's hard to, I mean, I do rely on it in the game, and 80% is better than 0%. Like if you gave me a lottery ticket and said there's an 80% chance of you winning, I'm going to be very happy with you. But in this situation, like sometimes it just doesn't go. And I'm like, I've already taken him up 70-11 and maxed out like most of his abilities on my main account. And I'm enjoying kind of using him. I gotta be frank, I was focused on the Star Sapphire video and also the Yara Floor video that I'm gonna put out. So I haven't used him as much, or like, no, I've used him, haven't paid much attention, put it that way. So that being said, I think that my earlier review of him being just absolute garbage is probably unfair. However, he's frustrating. He's like a new Harley Quinn for me right now. Like, if I ask you to do something, do it. And I get that 80% is a lot, and I can bring it up to 100% on my main account. However, if I'm staying at level 50, then that means I'll never be able to get that ability up to 100%. So it's a good chance. And now, right now, he's L3. He's one of my strongest tunes in the game right now. Like, it's him and Punchline are both L3. So, like, I'm going to be using him a lot, especially next month. Next month when the whatever tunes come out, I have no idea. They haven't made that announcement yet. But whenever they make that announcement, Abin Sur and Ultraviolent John Stewart are going to be the bonus tunes for next month. Everybody knows that. So, like, I'm going to need to use dude. And he's been good. He does solid damage. He has been good. I can't be, but I'm just, that pack tactics thing. And then the fourth legendary is like, miss me with all of it. Anyway, I was also able to, in the meantime and in between time, meaning this morning, take Wonder Woman to L1. And I took here, apply debuff immunity to all allies. Now, was this the best ability to take legendary? My specific thought process was a lot of the abilities that Wonder Woman has, a lot of legendary, I don't find absolutely necessary for her to be a beast. Agility plus 60% of speed plus 15%. I would love that. I could add that. That's not bad, but I'm not really like racing towards it. I don't really need it. The 20% chance for the to use Amazon Strike. No, not so much. Buff immunity to the enemy that you did that to would help, especially dealing with like a Superman. That would be helpful. However, to me, being able to apply debuff immunity to all allies when I have running around right now Punchline, who, yeah, the debuff immunity doesn't work when you attack her, but it does work when she uses her A1. When you have a lot of chemo, there's a lot of chemo running around in early game. You have a lot of debuffers running around in early game, so having that debuff immunity and being able to purge it is way more important to me. And actually, I do want, nope, you know what, no. Another portion of this has been very, very frustrating is trying to like balance my green ring ratio thing. I talked about that last week. I'm not going to go into it now, but it's obnoxious how scarce green rings are. But I say the same thing on my main account about blue rings. It is what it is, right? So in any case, that's kind of like the brief overview. Let me see if I missed anything. Basically, everything else is it. I worked on that Talia event till I got her L2, or I told you that in the previous video. Then Abin Sur, got him L3, pushing to L4. Then you have Wonder Woman, and then I miscalculated Superboy. I need 2 more frags to get him up to L1. And actually, let me check. I don't think he has a day-to-day. I mean, he just has to be in the bottom tier, just the bottom tier. Enchantress, who I need like a lot more frags. I want Enchantress to be L1 as soon as possible. Yeah, no Superboy today. Well, you're gonna have to just wait. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the video of me doing the Abin Sur event. Now here's the other thing about this that's going to be a bit, how to do it manually. As you can see, our power level is 15,000. And the power level we're going up against is 29,000. Now the one thing about this where you shouldn't be too intimidated is there's 6 tunes there. So that means that, actually that might be part of the reason why I should be intimidated. 6 tunes, no. Let me restart the thought process. 6 tunes there. If I divide up that power level, 6 times, that means each tune is going to be 5,000, right? However, as I know this is the last node, and as I know that, let's go ahead and get it. What happened there? As I know this is going to be the last node, and as you can even see, I dropped my power level to put Jesse Quick in. No? Did I really do that? Did I really do that? I did that. I put Jesse Quick in. All right, so let me explain this team as it goes. It's even lower. Wow. Okay, so reason I put Jesse Quick in is that I went ahead and gave Jesse Quick some rings on that day, didn't I? Oh no, no, guys, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. This went the opposite direction. Jesse Quick, my Jesse Quick, literally has I think it's level 2 on all of her abilities. I haven't really put any rings into her, right? Because as long as she was buffing, I didn't care. Now I put her in this matchup because I was like, I need her to go first, and I can't guarantee that she's gonna go first. Yeah, all of her abilities, I'm looking at her right now. She does not have any passive abilities. All of her active abilities are literally have had 1 green ring put into them. So it's 2 of 9, 2 of 9, and then 2 of 8. That's what she's at right now. She's at level 3,000. I am not bringing her for damage. I'm bringing her because she's the fastest buffer next to Wally West in the game. Well, there's other, speedsters, but she's going to be faster than anybody I'm about to face right now, which means that if I can go ahead and buff, I can get some overheal going, get that turn meter up from Lex, and then everybody else will have a chance to buff, and then we can stack up that overheal and then attack. So then that was the thought process there. Now, the thought I had before I got distracted was, you see 6 tunes there. You have 5 energy and you have 1 physical. Going up against the 5 energy and 1 physical, I am worried about Punchline in this scenario, but her disease is too vital in these PvE situations where I'm just trying to weaken you and stay alive. So the idea here would be use Abin Sur to protect her. Abin Sur's ability to, and this is an ability that I really, really underrated with him, and I should go ahead and go through it. I got to get my focus back. This ability here, which was, if an ally's taunting, apply 27%, and it would be, I can't remember what the percentage is. That's another 21, so 48 plus another 240, a lot. I think it's 65%. True heal when at the end of that ally's turn. And then also for the legendary point for Abin Sur, I took at the start of the turn, gain 2 int ups for each invisible ally, which works very well when he's running with Nightwing. Anyway, so that's the setup basically. Try to use Abin Sur to protect Punchline, do damage where we can get damage in, and then let disease weaken that team. So I haven't paid attention. Clearly I don't remember this well enough because I haven't paid attention to this since I beat it on Saturday. So let's see what let's study the tape. All right, so Husk of Annihilation, here we go. So yeah, I didn't even attack with her. I just put the evasion F to help us just in case we do get hit. A1 because she mins on the A1. Then A2, taunt on myself as Abin Sur. Now we're good to go. Yeah, they're all gonna hit him. Now Jesse, so you see that? She did 819 damage. Nothing Nothing at all. Freaking Punchline did the same on an AoE attack for a neutral affinity matchup. That's how nothing that was. So right now what we're hoping for is that the Taunter in Abin Sur, and you'll see him heal after his turn here. The Taunter in Abin Sur is going to hopefully protect Punchline. Now it does help that Punchline is a bonus tune this month for me in this freebie thing, which is why I'm saying, guys, when you get the new tunes, you need to level them up. You really, really need to level them up if it wants to help you progress. Be careful how much you do level up. Keep your ear to the ground. Make sure the tune is good. However, it does help. Look at all that disease on the tune to the far right. That's a physical affinity. Now, when he gets his turn, we're going to do so much damage. So much damage to the point where I don't want to touch him. You see me use Lex on the tune to the far left, or I guess top of the screen for you. See all the damage that was done because of all those diseases. So we're just trying to stay back, stay overheal, and let disease take care of everything. That was the strategy here. Now, if we wanted to still do the damage without disease, this just would have been a much longer battle. I think it still would have been possible so long as we're buffing a lot, having at least one tune every round buff. That way we can try to keep that overheal up. But disease was remarkably important in this scenario. And there was some situation, and I'm trying to remember now, where Necron was hitting soft. Like, he was hitting soft. And you can see all the HP there that he has, but Necron wasn't doing anything for damage. And so, and here's the other thing too when it comes to disease. If you have a tune with a lot of HP, that's the one I'm going to target if I'm using this manually for disease. Why is that? If he has a lot of HP, that means he's going to survive more attacks. He's going to survive the disease and kill the rest of his allies. If I hit an ally, and there goes Punchline, but she did her job. She got a little bit of disease out there, so it's okay. She helped us through the first wave, and she's helping weaken the enemy right now. Punchline is still doing damage for us right now, even though she's not up because she's put that disease down. And so all we have to do basically is be sure to survive, please. But all we have to do is survive and keep going. I forgot my complete train of thought because now I'm distracted. Oh, we're gonna make it. I know we made it because I know what level Abin Sur is right now. Oh yeah, target the enemy with the highest HP pool, which is what we did there. They will take out their own allies as the disease takes place, and then you can take them out in the end. A lot of times, well, Alan Scott is a tank who can hit hard, but if I'm hitting someone, I am gonna try to hit, you know, a Power Girl or an Arcus. Well, careful with Arcus, but a Power Girl or an Arcus with death immunity because I want them to lay down disease on the rest of the team. Like, that's the goal. So, and this right here, and I think you'll see it coming up when he gets his chance, when he gets his turn, is Necron was hitting for nothing. 277. Was that a bug? Is that a bug I shouldn't tell anybody about? Well, it doesn't matter. I already got my frag. So I mean, like, if it's a bug, it's a bug. But that does not look like the kind of damage a final boss should be doing. No? Am I wrong? Am I missing something? Anyway, so I did complete it. Very happy to have gotten that done for the first time. And Abin Sur is looking like it's going to be solid for me next month. I think I'm leaning towards actually really leveling up John Stewart, Ultraviolet John Stewart as well. From what I hear, is very good reviews. However, I wanted to say that Abin Sur is not good for early game use, which that pack tactics thing still bugs me. But I mean, I might have just been wrong. Like, he's tanky enough to survive using the taunt on him, and then he can heal himself. In it, true heal, not overheal, but still, it's good. Yeah. He might be much better than I thought. That might be the conclusion of my free-to-play account. But in any case, please be ready for my player's guide. No longer the beginner's guide, the player's guide. Because guess what? I'm giving tips and tricks for all levels from, you know, early game, mid game, end game. So be on the lookout for that coming out this week. Then also the video on Yara Floor. Also putting out a video on the Tournament of Legends. So be on the lookout for all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. I drop these Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. And I'll see you guys next time.